What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Weekend Freight, where I'm going to cover the nation and find the freight and show you where you need to place your truck this week. After I get a sip of that coffee. All right, guys, if you like what I'm about to show you, in the description, there's a link. Click it. Free is free and don't haul cheap. They're giving you 30 days to try this out for free. See if you like it. But let's dive right on in. First thing I like to do, it is now 12:43. I'm checking for van freight, and I'm going to look at the national load counts. And if you don't know how this works, just first time viewing, you got to look at the in and the out ratio. Alabama, for example, is showing 267 loads in the nation going into Alabama, whereas only 163 loads on the board coming out of Alabama. So right now there's more trucks going in than loads coming out. So there's good to know when planning your next run. You don't want to go to Alabama. Arizona is way offset. 410 to 60 coming out. So yeah, you don't want to go there. Arkansas is looking good. California, it's offset, but there's still a lot of freight in California, which we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just going to scroll down through here. If you see a state that you like, feel free to pause the video. And I'm just looking. Looks like we got a good little bit of freight, or a good little bit of states to go to with higher freight volumes. Oregon's coming in real good. And Washington's coming in. Oh, I can't wait to get up there and see what's going on. All right, first things first, I'm going to check around. I'm going to start in Atlanta area, and then we're going to go around the nation. I'm going to do a 120-mile deadhead radius for general freight for van, and today's date is the 21st. So let's check, see what Atlanta's got. Atlanta has 314 exact loads, which is it's a little shy. And you click this little offer tab right here, and I like this. It shows you like the brokers that has an offer going up, like Pendergrass, Georgia, going to Seattle. The load is they're trying to push it for $42.50, but with DAT Pro version, it gives you the 15-day average. The 15-day average over here is $1.84 a mile or $49.96. Just say $5,000. So Pendergrass to Seattle has been going for right at $5,000. So Sureway Transportation, you need to step your game up. That load's been going for more than $42.50. But with this tool, you know that. Let's see, Spokane, they're trying to push that for 33. That load's been out going for right at 39, just say $4,000, and so forth. And just because you see an offer over here, that don't mean that's what the load pays. That's what they're offering. So like this one, for example, Fairburn going down to Miami. They're trying to push it for 1,600. I look over here, I see the 15-day average at 1,670. So I'm going to tell them, I'm going to try to negotiate $2,000 out of it. And if I can get above this right here, kudos to me. That's a win. All right. Well, let's try to speed this up and go around the nation. Check out Birmingham. Birmingham coming in with 122. Dallas, 133. Ooh, that's shy. Messing it all up there. Houston coming in with 148. Not too much more than Dallas. Let's check out Phoenix. Phoenix is showing 32 loads, so I hope you're not going to Phoenix right now. And they got a New Hampshire there for 38 or 35.80, but that load's been going for almost $5,000. And you're not going to get that $5,000 because there's a lot of trucks in Phoenix and only 32 loads. So with that right there, the brokers know that, and the brokers are going to take advantage, just like we as carriers, we take advantage. If there's 32 trucks to like 500 loads, we're going to get a better rate. Just like they're going to get a lower rate, a better rate for them on our end when there's less trucks. Yeah, you don't want to be in Phoenix. $661. Oh man, that coffee's good. So 4,500 going to Sterling, Virginia. That load's been going for right at 44.50. So they're right there on the money. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. They got some freight. They got some freight. Let's check out Northern Cal. Bump this up to 200 to get from Tracy to Sacramento, all the way in all of the Bay Area and in between. Got 393 exact loads in that Northern Cal area. There's one going from North Carolina for $5,000. Not too shabby. Connecticut, $5,000. Georgia for 39, and that load right there has been going for about 45, so they need to step it up. See what this North Carolina's been going for. It canceled, but just for the sake of the rate here, 44.56 is what it's been averaging. They was offering 5. Same way with here, a little better than the 15-day average. Charlotte, North Carolina. See, they're behind on their offer. NFI, you need to step it up. All right, let's shoot up to Portland. I want to see their numbers anyway. Based on the load in and out ratio, Portland and Seattle look pretty good. $473 loads. Wow. Pretty solid, pretty solid. You tell everybody the snow's here. Winter has came, and nobody wants to go up there. But for good rates, I'll go up there. You know, going up there where it's nice and cold, it kind of sucks to drive on ice sometimes. But you just do your driving in the daytime and shut down at night when it gets really bad. And you always have good parking. Traffic's always, mediocre versus, 40 and under because everybody goes south. So, yeah, we might be going up that way. And if you're just curious, I'm still sitting at home working on 2 weeks off. I'm probably going to have about 3 weeks off by the time I get back to work. Seattle is coming in with 314 loads. See what kind of offers they got. 58 to Jersey. That load's been going for about 57. It's $1,000 more. Let's see if they got any special note. Must have a team. Yeah, so that's a team load right there. You don't always see good team load freight, but there's a good example of a good team load freight. An extra $1,000. Let's see the Bronx. See if that's a team load. Van with team. Again. See Jersey. This is 49. They're trying to push it for 45. 53, 35,000 pounds, and it's palletized. So Palm Bay, Florida. Van or reefer, 14,000 pounds. That load's been going for right at $7,000. So hold your guns on that one, guys. All right, let's move on back. Let's shoot down to Denver. Spelled it all wrong. Denver's coming in with 73. Yeah, you don't want to go to Denver. And there is the offers. See, 2,300. That load's been going for 3,400. Come on, Uber, step your game up. Over $1,200 or $1,100 less than market rate average. Do not click that, folks. Raise that rate. Let's check out Kansas City. Gotta hurry up. We got somewhere to go. The wife's in there doing her hair. And Kansas City's got 96. And I'm sure she's about done. So we got to hurry. 96 exact loads, Kansas. St. Louis. $117 in St. Louis area. Not too, sweet. Check out Cincinnati. 441 in the Cincy market. Let's see here. Richmond, Virginia. Need to check out the Carolinas too. 207 in Richmond market. Let's go to Columbia. Sakakalaki. 301 in the Columbia market. Not too shabby. Let's check out Charlotte. Charlotte's coming in with 300. I might match them almost load for load. Let's check out New York, New York. And let's keep it at that. I want to check out Boston separate. 554 in the New York market. There's some loads on offer. Let's go up to Boston. $131 in the Boston market. Cool, cool. Check out Pittsburgh Pa. 423. It's my area code down here in Chattanooga market. 423. Pittsburgh to Spokane. They're about $600 market rate average. You know what that tells me? Pittsburgh market's where you want to be. Even that one's a little above market rate average. Houston, a little shy. Dallas, a little shy. Alachua, Florida, a little shy. See down there, Cartersville, down here where I'm at, a little above. Pensacola, no, way below. All right, where am I at? Pittsburgh. Let's check out Indianapolis, and also here in a second, I'm gonna check out. I had a guy want me to do an Ontario, Canada load, but I checked that in a second. It was actually I think it was Ontario and another one or another one. So I'm gonna go with Ontario, and then I'm gonna check out Toronto as well. But Indianapolis is coming in strong with 409. There's some offers on the table. Scotland's got some, and they're bidding up there close, but they need to get a little higher. I need to set up with Scotland. I hear if I run with Scotland, I can make $500,000 a year. So I need to set up with them and run Scotland load. All right, Columbus, Ohio. What you got? 385. There's you some loads there. So Columbus is stout. Let's check out St. Paul, Minnesota. 365 in that area. And let's check out Chicago. Bam, 620. 620 in the Chi-Town area. So it's a little weak up there. Little weak. Still a lot of freight. Like this load right here. Let's make sure. Okay, this is a team load, so we can't use that one. Let's use this one to LA. Now this is not a team load. The average is 3,100, and they're trying to push it for 3,100. So nice. This one's going above market rate average. So you can fare well in Chicago. Now let's see if we can check out some Ontario. I guess. No, wait. I don't know. Let's check out. Ontario is the damn. Is the state or Providence, so I guess I can't. Let's see, Toronto. $543. A lot of this is going to be Niagara Falls, New York, though. But Toronto's coming in. Pretty good. Now, let me see here. Okay, it might have been Montreal he wanted me to check. Montreal, we'll check out that. I knew it was Ontario, though. So we done checked out Toronto. Let's check out Montreal. If I'm getting this wrong, my dear Canadian, Let me know. I get a lot of requests. It's hard to keep up. 300 exact loads in the Montreal area. Ooh, coming down to Georgia. 2,100 coming down to Georgia. Let's see. Here's going to Cedar Rapids or Cedar Falls, Iowa, for 1,750 on the average. Fenton, Missouri, Michigan, 1,818 on the average. Here's your long one to Cali. Average is 37 USD. So yeah, Toronto and Montreal both, they have a lot of freight, lots of freight. Now the bad part is you can't use DAT to use the. If you're based out of Canada, you can't use DAT. They have a sister company up there, but there is a way around that. If you do have a US based MC, you can still use DAT, but you can't be based out of Canada and use DAT. They won't allow it. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. Got some running around to do, but if you like what I just showed you, give me a thumbs up, comment, give me a state to look at or an area, and I will try to work some in as I go. And guys, free is free and don't haul cheap with this tool, no matter what lane you're in, whether you're familiar with it or not. You don't have the trucker's edge. You know what's up with those rates and lanes. Anyways, guys, y'all stay good, and oh yeah, I don't even know what to say. Anyway, see ya, bye.